Tricky one. In fact, Condi sitting there as well. Actually found him with the binding there. Good place ward coming through. Lay now trying to peel them off. Lovecd taking a lot of damage, but does get the first kill onto Gragas. Lay is going to get the counter kill, but should go down here as well. Does flush himself out. SMLZ though will chase in a wuxx. Now doing good damage. Gets knocked up there by Condi. He's forced to flash away as well.
Has a kill involvement as well. And speaking of involvements, 4 members up top.
Yeah, Condi coming through, but mlxg there as well. letme getting quite low there. Looper going to come through. Condi gets the knock up. Great ulti from mlxg, but Looper flashes after him and gets the kill with the ulti, and mlxg going to try and get in there. Tries to kill Looper. Damage is good. Twisted Advance coming back. Sap Magic does work there for the Maokai, and xiaohu diving in is going to get 1 kill. Can he make it a second? Landing the chains there onto Condi. Gets him so low, but Condi somehow makes it. No, Looper is going to go down. xiaohu's going to get the next tether. Condi's going to try and get out of the situation, but xiaohu out of spells and out of luck. No more kills.
And only 1 answering kill came through, so kill score involvement increased. SMLZ doesn't get stunned.
That was a sick black shield there, saving SMLZ. Lay getting way too low, does not have his ultimate. wuxx eats a binding there as well, and SMLZ going to try and clean up the second kill. Flashes in, Loop is here, but not necessary.
Lucian one, still significant kill pressure. You don't even get a DPS drop anymore. letme's going to take the turret. Can Condi duel them?
Condi's coming in. Looper's actually here as well. The pillar goes down. letme. That is some damage there, but Looper going to try and make it count. Will follow him as long as he can with the ultimate ticking away, but not enough. Good Q there to slow him down, but doesn't get the knock-up. letme kiting as best he can. Just needs to kill a couple more creeps. Doesn't have it, though, and Looper claims the kill. No, it's a little too late. Finds the ward, gets the binding onto the dragon, but mlxg smites it away.
The game at 6 seconds of extreme power, and if you don't abuse it in the mid lane.
Dade looking for a 1v1. xiaohu flashes in. Sick flash from Dade. Dodge the damage. And he's doing it level 10 now on the Vladimir. I think at this point, Dade's just ahead.
And the tipping point was much earlier, and then the scaling runes is meaning a lot, but there's a fight.
Lovecd either pops his ulti. Lay going to come back in there. wuxx now getting a little too low. Condi's going to move in as SMLZ. Tries to get it in. A massive Praise Seeker gives him the kill to Morgana's Ignite. SMLZ, though, far too low, going to go down here.
Cancel the teleport.
Yeah, M3. What they really want's their first dragon. Though, letme starting to tank a few too many turret hits here. Looper coming in. That ultimate gave him so much health back, though. Gonna turn and fight Looper, who's gonna keep trying to go in there, but letme gonna get himself away with a very nicely placed pillar.
And honestly, if he had turned around, it would have been a close fight, and he got half the turret health. It's just a preview of what will get worse and worse for the Maokai. Trundle's non-boost about
There is a ward there, but he does have a teleport. He's actually going to use it right now, but that Baron far too low already. letme dives his way in, but Condi secures it in now. Lovecd going to go in onto wuxx. Lay's already way too low. He's going to go down there to SMLZ. letme trying to chase Condi, who's diving the backline as well. Looper getting in amongst it, seeing what he can do. Condi gets a knock up onto wuxx. Just chases his down solo almost, but no Praise Seeker this time. Does flash back, gets the heal out as well, and SMLZ going to keep chasing. It's only 1 kill on the Baron, but M3 will take it.
Taken by M3.
And Looper going to pop back to the top side, try and hold off the push from letme, but letme does not have a teleport if there's another fight to ahead. And wuxx at this point, let me tell you, very ahead of xiaohu. Going to get caught there by Condi. Culling going to come through and almost rip through the Mimic. mlxg will try and zone them off. xiaohu's safe for now, but M3 just going to continue applying pressure.
Direct damage, but still risky to get too close. As you can see, the flash, the cast, not this time.
They're forced to disengage, but Dade going in 1v4 tower dive out under it there. Gets massive damage onto xiaohu. Hemo Plague's almost going to kill him. Pillar will stop them from running back as they pop the Sivir ulti defensively, but binding there from Lovecd for the disengage. And M3 no kills, but they get the turret.
If there's something for M3 to build
on. Looper follows xiaohu there with a twisted advance, but forced to flash away. wuxx are going to turn on the damage as well. Good headbutt there from Labor. Dade coming back in with Lovecd and Condi all going to move in now. Gragas Barrel going to try and disengage somebody, but only peels the tank away, and again they'll just move back in. Baron buff has dropped away, but Sork Shoes already. Not a whole lot he can do from there. In fact, Looper might have just caught out a jungle here. Lovecd going to line up a binding, lands easily after the twisted advance. Point blank culling, and Dade comes in for a transfusion and gets the kill. For Royal Never Give Up will give them at least a bit of vision, but Tremosen's going to land a binding onto mlxg. Good ultimate to disengage and a pillar as well, but Looper dives in on top. Lay, they're going to try and get some knockouts, but takes a lot of damage. Pops his ulti late. Dade dives into the backlines there as well, ghosting on top of wuxx. Does go down there to mlxg, but the culling going to move through as SMLZ takes that one. It's letme. xiaohu going to get low as he flashes forward, does Lucian. Lay trying to peel him off there. Condi goes nuts forward into the backlines of wuxx, kiting as best he can. Mikhail's going to keep the Rek'Sai healthy. Next kill there goes to Looper. He's got himself himself a double Love City. Flash binding hits onto a creep, but a 3-for-1 win for M3. T2 is it's going to die just in time, and a Scrying Orb going to give RNG a bit more information, but Baron number 2 has just been taken.
No real AoE pushing. Only Sivir can fill that job. There's quite a lot of tension despite the fact that Baron buffs up.
M3 are just going in for the Dragon. wuxx actually steals it there on Sivir as Condi, the chain, does follow him there. He's going to get aggressed on SMLZ. Caught in a bad spot now, but he just goes back in. Looper, Homeguard teleports his way in there as well. I'm going to get on top of the team. Dade and Love City a little bit low there in that exchange, and Condi is dead. RNG got the Dragon and got away with it, but M3 still going to keep pressure up. But has about 3,000-4,000 health himself. M3 again still pushing in with the Baron xiaohu, trying to poke where he can, but we said not really that much poking M3, just going to get straight on top of this turret.
Decent dive options. Dade's been poked.
Good pull there from Dade, dodges some of the extra damage. Lay, they're going to come in. Great knock up there onto Dade, but they turn it around. Hemoplague down, Looper straight into the backlines, just tanking up so much damage, and Hemoplague wrecking faces there. letme going to go down. Looper does back in onto xiaohu, still not dead on the Maokai, gets a 3-man knock-up from the Arcane Smash as well. And Condi diving straight in. Looper did die, but they traded an AD carry.
It's a 1-for-1 trade, but the Hellfires show that it's much less of an even trade that the score suggests. They pick up the inhibitor as well. They're forcing, what, triple Baron, 5th Dragon before really they're feeling confident for the dive. Master 3, and they're rushing down for a 3rd.
Yeah, very objective-oriented here. It seemed to be this M3. letme actually going to teleport his way in. The Baron is going to get low. Lucian does manage to pick it up at M3. Now going to start the fight. Dive onto xiaohu in the backline. Hemoplague's going to destroy him. Love City, massive ultimate in there, and M3 only needed one big fight, but they get a full 5-man wipe with no death. A triple for the Lucian, and M3 win out in style. That's a quadra, actually, for SMLZ.
Massive quadra for 6-item SMLZ. If it went 60 minutes, they would have looked back and shake their heads, but they managed to take it out. It was clinical work around the Baron. That's 3 Barons in the space of, what, 14 minutes for Master 3. Very smart play. The teleport was on point this time.